So a lot of people are always asking like why G2 is so much better, or at least right now they are so much better than any other EU team. And I have a pretty good clip on why they actually are. So in this example, what happens is that Skumans just hovers one turn on top lane, and now Broken Blade, instead of completely hard shoving this wave, he's already like pretty aware of the situation, right? He has no reason to push this wave hard, and he knows exactly that if he's not pushing this wave, then Jojo cannot touch the next wave. So what happens now is Caps is taking a camp, Skumon opens bot side again, and Broken Blade is actually pushing this wave slow because he's always like already super aware of that he needs probably one more wave for his item. So he's slow pushing, right? He waits for the next wave to come and now he's pushing hard. That means if he would recall now or move mid lane, they have prio, so he's like fogging mid already, right? Like the enemies don't know if he's actually fogging, basing, or doing whatever. So Jojo is going top lane, like collecting the next top lane wave. Pretty normal because Broken Blade also slow pushed. And G2 is taking control of River. Alright, so we see Mervyn basing. G2 is on the next mid wave. Broken Blade still did not show on vision, and now the crazy part actually comes in on why G2 is so much better than any other team. What they are doing now is really, really insane. They got mid lane prio and they got bot lane prio now. They're not hesitating at all to start the Atakhan here. So what they're doing now, Caps and Skumon, they're already hitting Atakhan. The insane part comes in now. Broken Blade is actually stepping up mid lane, right? He opened mid lane after pushing out top. And what he does now is putting down this pink ward. This pink ward actually enables them to see these two guys and this guy as well, completely on vision, right? So basically Broken Blades spots every single enemy. The next important part is that Labrov is actually taking space, right? He's chilling in the Nash pit, waiting here. He can maybe block this, he can maybe jump over the wall. He still has like a lot of opportunities. He can still go out, he can basically do whatever. G2, super aware of the situation. Every single player knows what their part is right now, and they are doing a pretty good job. Broken Blade is dancing a bit, and now the enemies, right, they need to do a decision. It's on 4.8k already, so it's pretty hard for them. Aljoya's ulting in, Caps is putting down his W. They actually know that they can just finish. Skumod is actually blocking the the ulti of Maokai. Super, super nice. And they get Atakhan for free, without losing anything. Labrov just gets out, he has Ghost, he can jump out again. Okay, really nice. What happens now and what is the difference between a G2 and maybe another team? G2 is fully aware of the situation, because what happens now is Koi is actually clicking mid lane. So what Koi would potentially do is Ryze accepts one bot lane wave and Koi is just shifting it into top side. That means G2 would need to retake top lane, right? Or like top side. G2 is fully aware of the situation, and right now they are just continuing to push bot lane. And even Koi is kind of confused. They're like question mark pinging G2. But they see, because of the pink ward as well, they see Alvaro going mid lane. And now they have numbers on bot lane, of course, right? They are potentially 4v3. So a lot of teams may stop here and just reset, but G2 still sees Nautilus on mid lane and they are fully aware of the situation. Caps finds a great angle on Jojo here for a quick chunk, also nice, half HP down, which like this is already way harder now for him to contest any wave or step up. And they just continue. They're staying here, they are fully aware that Mkoi kind of fucked up their tempo, and they are staying. Now Alvaro is going down bot lane, right? And now we are pressing B. And a lot of teams right now, they would just take the base and then, yeah, it is what it is. We're on top side, we play another turn into top. What G2 is doing now is pretty insane actually. G2 is staying here for one more turn. They know Jojo Pion is here. They are just flashing, completely pulling their trigger, no hesitation at all. And they are just killing him, continuing to push bot lane. And as you can see here, the game is completely doomed for Mad Lions Koi. Because what will happen now on the map? Caps can just open top lane. Broken Blade got another mid prio, they got bot prio, so the map is completely doomed for Koi. They need to retake everything. And what happens now is, these guys actually reset, right? They reset a bit greedy, and they actually get cancelled. But as you can see on the map again, Caps will be first on top wave, Broken Blade is first on mid wave, they get two priors once again, and enemies need to completely retake. So it's super hard for the enemies to play right now. What G2 is doing after is also insane. Caps forcing Cyan ult, they get next mid prio again, they have numbers, and enemies are bot side, and G2 is fully aware of the situation. They already know we are going to drop Dragon, right? Like Dragon is not relevant for us. It would be third Drake, but we are dropping it. We're moving a bit for it, but Kled needs to receive botlane wave, and we are completely fine. So we are just turning into topside, and we have full control of the game. And now G2 is just playing it down pretty clean. They have like 4k gold lead of what they did, and this is like a big difference between the other EU teams and G2. They actually know what they are doing. They know how to play two lanes. They know when enemies are completely trolling their tempo, and it's like not an easy thing to see, honestly, even for LEC players. And that is completely insane. They force priors on every wave. They are super aware of how they want to play side waves as well. And yeah, this just separates them from other EU teams. And that's it with the video. Have a good one. Bye bye.